Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on this channel. Today we'll be going over the weekly reset guide for November 17th, 2020. I know it's a little, a couple days late, but better late than never. So as always, we're going to go over the store button, but before we go over it, can you guys do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for more content like this? I try to upload Destiny content as soon as it comes out, to the best of my ability, as well as other trophy guides and Fortnite videos and etc, etc. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and tell me you subscribe down in the comments. I would really appreciate it. So we're going to get into it. Season of the Hunt universal ornaments are in the featured tab today. For the Hunter is obviously the character that I'm on. Honestly, this armor looks way better than the seasonal armor that we got, but never mind about that. So the weekly offerings they have is the Threatening Stance emote, the Before the Storm emote for the Hunter, because I'm on my Hunter, the Unyielding Grasp for the Salvation's Grip, the Curse of Foresight, the Ketch Flight Entrance, Transmat Effect, and finally the Bit Crushed Shell. Looks very Minecraft-esque in the way. And as the Bright Dust in the feature tab, we have the Jacarina shader, the DAITO capsule entrance, DAITO, the Leggy dance, the constricting shell, and finally we have, of course, the scavenger's boon, glimmer shard, and the concentrated matter gem. So it's just an upgrade module when you kill a boss. Glimmer shard, generate glimmer upon combat, and then ability to create planetary materials from precision final blows. But now we're going to go over to the the Bright Dust, the actual tab that you can just pay Bright Dust stuff for. You have the Popcorn emote, very, very classic emote, the Future Perfect shell, the Regal Howl vehicle, the Blissful Ignorance for the Fellwinter's Lie, which everyone wants this for some reason. I would highly recommend picking it up. It is very coveted for the Fellwinter's Lie. Then we have the Duel emote, the Jewel of Saturn ship, and finally, Trials of Osiris projection. And then, of course, we have the good old Transmat effect, the Jade Coin, the Past Unearthed, the reflection effects, and finally we have a few shaders, the Metro Shift, which is from D2's vanilla days, the 44 Steel, the Lilac Bombast, and finally the Polished Sea Stone. Now we're going to get onto the map, and I will only be going over stuff that actually rewards you powerful gear, because a lot of things in this unfortunately reward something called Legacy gear, which, pardon me, doesn't reward bonus light. So Legacy stuff I will not be going over. I'm only going to go over, the stuff that is essentially needed right now. So on the moon, of course, we're going to go to the moon first. We have, obviously, 3 Nightmare Hunts. Insanity, which is for the Fanatic. We have good old the Hunt of Despair, which is Crota, son of Oryx, which, you know him, he still won't die. And then finally, we have the Nightmare Hunt Fear, which is Fogoth. The Wandering Nightmare for this week is approximately in the Hellmouth area, so if you haven't done that, it is in the... Oh, sorry, my apologies. It is in Archer's Line, and it is the Fallen Council. So essentially, right down here is the Wandering Nightmare you need to kill. If you still have not done that, be aware that does not reward powerful gear. I just thought I'd make that as an example. That is what a Legacy activity is. But now we'll be going over the rest of it. There is also the good old Pit of Heresy. That doesn't reward gear either. So, this week for Strikes, Heroic Adventures, and story missions, Arc is the burn this week. So, for example, today in Vanguard Strikes, it's Arc Singe, Stasis Stinge, and Blackout. So don't get knifed. The Ordeal for this week is the Glassway. It's a new strike, and it was in the Beyond Light story. Not a very bad Nightfall strike in terms of difficulty, but if you're a low light level, be aware. For some reason, I can't seem to find any Nightfall playlists with people. I don't know if the game's dead or not. That's a little joke there. This week, we have the Trail of the Hunted, which is located on the moon. Be aware you need the Shadowkeep DLC to do that, as well as the new activity Wrathborn Hunts, which you get after you complete the quest on the moon. And talk to, spoiler alert, I'll give you 5 seconds, Prince Aldrin, the Queen's brother. The world's first Deep Stone Crypt raid. That begins on November 21st. So this Saturday. So if you want to try to be the world's first, I'm going to say it's probably going to be Redeem, because they're always those guys. It's either going to be Redeem. I don't think it's going to be DAITO, in my opinion. Just because, well, DAITO is he's an interesting fellow. We will say that. As for the rest of the game, there's not really too much. If you go into the tower, as usual, talk to Lord Shaxx, complete 8 bounties. Talk to the Vanguard, aka Zavala, complete 8 Vanguard bounties. Do your weekly clan rewards. And then complete 8 Gambit bounties from good old Drifter. That's particularly it. Not much very new. If you haven't done the Wrathborn hunts, the weekly challenge is Deadly Fanatics, the Pinnacle. Use the Cryptolith Lure to hunt and eliminate Wrathborn. I am personally unsure what that is. I apologize. I am still trying to get through the quests that I have available to me and make videos on them. Hunts available this week from Varix, the Loyal. If you've completed the 3 missions after the DLC, securing Europa and then 2 more after that, if you finish certain sabotage quests, you can do the Technocrat Praxis. If you kill him, he will reward you with the Coriolis Force, which is a legendary fusion rifle, the Warrior Phylax, the Thermal Erosion is a legendary machine gun, and finally, if you defeat the Dark Priestess Cretus, stop her from bringing Aramis back to life, blah, 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 blah. Biting Winds is the legendary bow that you get. If you're wondering what the Dreaming City is, even though it doesn't reward you anything, it is a low curse. If you have to do the Triumph to get every single chest when the curse in the Dreaming City is at low, go ahead and do that. As for the moon, I will say what the Altar of Sorrows, the daily weapons change. So today, for example, you can go get the Blasphemer Shotgun. Then after that, it's the Apostate Sniper. And then on the 21st, it's the Rocket Launcher. And it rotates those 3. That's essentially it. Xur comes tomorrow. And then Trials of Osiris comes tomorrow. There's not really too much in terms of content in the game, if I'm being honest. Now, with all the raids gone, I can't really go over raid-specific challenges. Be aware, though, next week is, or not next week, the week after, is Iron Banner on the 8th. So, if you want to get that done, if that fancies you. But that's been the video, guys. I know it's been a little bit rushed or sounds a little chaotic. I wanted to get you guys this to you as fast as humanly possible, and I'm still going over the new changes to Destiny 2 and trying to update, myself and make sure that I can provide you guys with the content you so wish. But thank you guys so much for watching. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Tell me down below if you've subscribed or not. Comment down below if you like this video and what you guys want to see in terms of content from this game or any other games. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day, and peace out.